This is Eric, and welcome to Ghana Bakweku YouTube channel, where we document the building process for our dream home in Ghana, West Africa. We hope that you find the content we share helpful, encouraging, and hopefully educating as well. During our visit to Ghana this last time in October, my wife was not quite pleased with the size of the kitchen. And I kind of agree with her. We were hoping that it would be a lot more open concept, but we ended up making the place a little boxed up. So to get around that and to give her what she really wanted, to like the space she really wanted, to be able to move around the kitchen a lot better, we decided to enclose the out kitchen. We have the space where we're going to do most of the cooking in the Ghana style cooking, where the flavors are sometimes a little explosive, if I should say that. So what the decision we made was this: rather than having that out kitchen be open to the outdoor space, we decided to enclose it. Right. Basically, what that would do is it would make whatever we left there permanently be secure. In doing that, I got my my super welder Yao on board. We talked a little bit about what we could do. He came to the site and took measurement of that space, and we came up with a design that we wanted for the space. Not only did I want it to be a partition, but I didn't want it to be closed off completely, which means that, which meant that we had to come up with, a design that would let air through the space and light as well, right? Which is why we came up with this plasma cut design, which, we can decide to put a mesh protection behind it, right, to keep flies and stuff out, or we could even make some parts of it glass to keep that place free from air, right? Maybe if we have a gas stove in that area, we might not want the flame to go off just because there's too much strong wind. So that's the decision we came up with, and what that would mean is that some appliances, for example, the stove, whatever cooking stove that we put in the space, will no longer be in the kitchen. It'll be in that out kitchen full time, right? And that will allow the kitchen to be a little more roomier, so we can have a lot more, eating space, walk around space without, feeling like we're running into, appliances and clutter. Not necessarily clutter, but it being in too tight a space. So that's what we came up with. I went ahead with the design. I chose the design that I wanted. We got it plasma cut at this place on the Amrehia Dodowa Road, or the Adenta Dodowa Road in Amrehia. And the guy did a good work, as you can see in this section. This is them cutting the first plate. I filmed this while they were cutting the first plate. And then I left them because I was traveling, I think the next day. So Yao took care of the rest of the business. They got the plates all cut. He had already had the frame started, which you saw, or what you're seeing right now. The frame was already done. We got a plasma cut, and then he welded them together. Mind you, all of this is galvanized steel. And at the time, steel pipes were getting expensive, but that's what we want. And especially if it's going to be out in the elements, we didn't want it to be rusted over time, which is what galvanized steel will do for you. It prevents rust, right? Worst case scenario, we might have to paint it up when it gets a little dingy, but it will not rust. That's one good thing about galvanized steel. So that's what you're seeing here. This video is essentially to show you what we came up with. This is the finished product. Now, move to site, put in place. We just have to finish the concrete work, patching around where we got the iron rods put in place to for security, to have it attached to the pillars in the building. And then once we are ready to lay the pipes in that area, the electricals in that area, and get all the socket pipes, on the ground and ready for screeding, we'll screed it, and then the bottom part will be covered, and the whole entire thing will be secure. Right. So rather than having an out kitchen that is open to the elements, we having an indoor outdoor feel. One other thing that this does is this galvanized steel door is secure, right? So it saves us a little bit of money having to have a security door leading from the out kitchen into the main kitchen access to the house, right? That's a little savings there. We might still decide to do a security door just, for extra safety, but I think we might be able to get away with having only this plasma cut steel partition, right, in place without having to spend money on the steel door. Right. So this is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Like, share, comment. So our video and our content will be pushed to more people. All right. Help us grow this family. Thank you.